Have you ever heard of Hillsboro, Ohio? No, I hadn't either. Okay, how about Cincinnati? We're about an hour and a half south of Columbus today, picking up just the coolest Facebook Marketplace vintage locker situation. And we thought it'd be a good chance for us to check out some new thrift stores that we've never been to. So if a thrifting road trip sounds fun to you, sorry, stick around. But first, we're gonna fuel up. That's right here, baby. This place looks like a freaking Honda dealership. I had this exact pair of Franco Sarto Marceline cowboy boots. I think my mom put them on layaway. Remember layaway? Like my freshman year of high school, and I wore them through college. These things are sturdy. Let's pause a moment to hear from this week's sponsor. It's officially spring, and I don't know about you, but I get excited when the weather gets nicer. I get inspired, and I get the hankering to learn something new. A new craft, a new creative skill. And luckily, the sponsor of this week's video, Craftsy, can help us with just that. If you're not aware, Craftsy is your online resource for all things creative. And I think they're the official GOAT sponsor of this channel. We love you, Craftsy. Say it back. Whether you want to learn some new recipes, some gardening skills, sewing, drawing, crocheting, Craftsy's got you covered. Specifically, in this week's video, we're going to be dabbling a little bit into collage. And wouldn't you know it, Craftsy's got us covered there too with this awesome class presented by Shara Oleman called Paint with Paper, Impressionist Collage. I love this technique because instead of hunting around a magazine or a newspaper to cut out the exact item you need, we're hunting for colors, shades, to almost make a mosaic as a final project. Awesome. Okay, now that I've got you hooked, I'm going to share with you a course that I stumbled upon and I can't stop thinking about. Could I potentially interest you in Advanced Cake Sculpting Bobbleheads by Mike McCary? What says I love you more than making a custom bobblehead for your sweetheart or yourself this spring? And if you're not sure about tackling a new skill or a new project all by yourself, don't worry. As a member, you'll have access to Craftsy's live streaming tutorials where the experts will share their tips and answer questions and engage with the community in real time. So if you'd like to check out Craftsy, the first 1,000 of you to click the link below will get a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. Valid for new members only. It's a great deal. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get back to the video. Thank you, Craftsy. You probably know as well as I do that I don't really need anything right now, but I do have a couple ideas for thrift flips that I want to attempt in the next couple weeks that, what an angle, that this fabric on this shirt might be good for. And look at this bubbly, stretchy mock neck layering shirt. I love this. I wish it was short sleeve, but I can think of a couple ideas of how we could get it to be short sleeved. A couple ideas that include assorted blades. You know what I also don't need? Look at her. So kawaii. Sorry, that felt rude to be looking so intently aside her chasm. Room. Are we sensing a bit of a purpley bluey pinky theme? I love this. I really hope it fits. Let's try it. And honestly, this is pretty close to how I would style it. Kind of like the outfit I have on today. The girly layer with the more utilitarian androgynous top. Things I love. Color palette and pattern. This oversized check with a more, I don't know, surprising color palette. The silhouette isn't really exciting me. I wish it was like, it's also transparent at the bottom and has like a second lining layer a little bit higher up, and it just reminds me of shopping at Forever 21 in 2010. I think this is a good piece to have though. I really do. As they say, it's got good bones. It's got good bones. Just like me, I'd say my bones are pretty good. I've only ever broken one, and when I did break it, I broke it in half. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. When I do something, I do it with my whole chest. In this case, it was my toe. I did it with my whole toe. This would be so pretty to layer on top of stuff. Maybe even this exact outfit. I don't think so. Should we go to the next place? Okay. This is what dreams are made of. Yippee! 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 Oh, I thought we had to go through another door. Hi.
Right. Wow, this is huge. Oh my gosh.
It isn't a dream. We've got this whole freaking thrift store to ourselves. And that's good, because I don't have a hair tie. And my hair looks silly, and I would hate to run into one of y'all looking silly. Help me. Like I said, don't really need clothing items right now per se. So why, may I ask, am I in the shoes? Look how wrinkly those are. When I was in elementary school, these shoes, oh, they were the coolest. Everyone wanted these, and I never got a pair. And today isn't the day that I get a pair either. What shoes were like the hot commodity at your elementary school? I'm not even tooting my own horn. I did start a shoe trend in 5th grade. I was reading this book series. I think it's called like Samantha Key or Sammy Key. Her last name was Key for sure. Ooh. I know these are pajama pants, and they're also a couple sizes too big. I kind of love this like orangey camo. Anyways, in the Samantha Key Girl Detective books, she wears green high top all-stars. And at that point in my life, we're talking like, how old is someone in 5th grade? Like 10, 11? This is 2002. Ish. I'd never heard of an all-star. I did not know what Converse was. I was just a kid. So I asked my parents, what is this? And they're like, oh, those are basketball shoes. Like, in their mind, all-stars are basketball shoes. And I was like, well, I don't care if they're basketball shoes. I would like some, please, for my birthday or something. So I show up to school with green high-top all-stars, and people were like, what are those? And guess what started to pop up among my classmates? Converse All-Stars. Speaking of that, I've been liking the trend of people buttoning together long sleeve shirts to make a skirt. I feel like this could be a good option. It's really long. Okay, let's find another one. Ooh. Let's try those. Is this the summer we finally get kayaks? Where are you? What do you think? What? What is a booty sprout? Not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to look up booty sprout on google.gov. Oh, it's a glue blast hip thrust machine. Of course. Just a book all about unicorns. Let's see how it looks without its cover. See how it looks naked. Weird of them to print the spine in unicorn blood. Now this is the one that I would want. Gargoyles on medieval buildings. Yes, please. Ah. It's Alexis. I'm looking for good magazines to cut apart for collages. A cross-stitching magazine filled with buttons might be a good place to start. Craft aisle at the thrift store really hates to see me come in. Wow. Moleskin Daily Planner. It goes all the way through 2025. $3. Maybe Gus needs this. Originally it was 10 cents. They're charging 60. That's weird. Sorry, I didn't forget about you guys. I'm just lost in the sauce. What do you put in here? What are you supposed to put in here? Okay, that time I really did forget about you. I have visions of getting some sort of pretty plissé fancy dress like this and airbrushing or spray painting all over it. giant spirals or something. Why must I destroy everything beautiful? Oh my god. Okay. I know I just did this whole speechless thing, but this is handmade. Look at the trim. There's absolutely no way this is gonna fit, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm just gonna say thank you, thrift gods, and keep moving forward. It's got like a panel right here where your chest is supposed to sit, and it ain't sitting. Such a cute pattern though. We're back. I didn't really need the 3 p.m. coffee, but it was there, so I'm drinking it. All good, all good. Let's talk about what I got at the thrift store, okay? Things happened. Listen, okay? We went to 2 thrift stores, the Goodwill and the Ohio Thrift. And we were even gonna go to a third one. There was a third Goodwill, and Gus was like, "You ready to go to the third spot?" And I was like, I think I need to pull on the reins a little bit. Because I found a lot of treasure, and it's all amazing, but there is kind of a lot. Let's talk about it. Starting with the favorite, oh sorry, I burped. The favorite thing I found, bright red, Issey Miyake vibes, bubble shirt that I fear fits me quite perfectly. Perfect length. I love this. I wish it was short sleeve. Perfect shoulders. I'm extremely happy with this. Give me a basic item of clothing with an interesting texture or color, and I'm sold. All right, next, I got this super soft and sweet 100% cashmere tank top. Gotta keep the core warm. And I think this is gonna be so perfect for these early spring chilly days. With the pink and the tawny. How is my hair already on it? I didn't even try it on. You know what it feels like? A kitten's ear, a rabbit's nose, okay? Just exquisite. I did end up picking up this very easy breezy top with this easy breezy texture to use as a thrift flip fodder. That's right. It's cute as is, but we are going to be chopping it up in a future video and using this fabric for, well, you're just going to have to see. Next, oh my gosh. Okay, so y'all saw the black floral dress and the handmade vintage set that did not fit me. Still get a little hitch in my chest when I think about that set. And a big part of me was like, I should get it so that I can either get it to one of y'all or give it to a friend. But I felt in my gut, my heart and my gut, that I should just leave it and that someone will find it and be so excited at the thrift store. Anyways, all that to say, I did find a dress that fits me so perfectly in such a cute spring color. It's very wrinkly. I wonder if it'll fit over this shirt. The neckline's sweet. It actually fits me in the pits in the chest. Wow, 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 wow. Then then I did end up getting this. What is it? Ann Taylor. I think this tank top is Ann Taylor too. Skirt that I just love the color and pattern. I feel like it'd even be cute with the shirt. I don't love a waist tie, but maybe it can become a little necktie moment. Swish, swish, swish. And then I got these two button-up Oxford shirts to button together into a skirt. I love this. I love it very much. I love the length. I love the swoosh factor. It is a little big in the neck area, so I will have to pin that. But aren't these two patterns together so fun? Could I wear it as a dress? It could also be a dress. Wow, that's so cool. We could tie the arms in some cool way. Ooh, pardon. And finally, for clothing, look at these bad boys. I have been looking at these online for years. They're the Teva Water Rift, Ultra Rift, some sort of rift. They're like silicone foam sandals. It's a classic silhouette, but with a slightly surprising texture. And I've always looked at them, but I just never pulled the trigger. I was like, I don't really need them. But if I came across them in a thrift store, I would certainly get them. Dress is falling down. And for crafts, listen, I've heard about these extra bold Bic crystal pins, and I was so excited to try them. I think we've been had, fellas. These feel just like writing with normal Bic crystal pens. I think it's just marketing that they're extra bold. But maybe if you feel differently in the comments, let me know. I'm not sold. I'll still use them though, they're cool. Then I got some tiny scissors for my tiny paws because we are gonna do a collage. A surprise. If you watch the sponsored segment, that would not be a surprise. I have a couple idea of fashion-y, outfit-y collages that I want to try to do, including some scrap from this Inspiration and Cross-Stitch 40 Gifts and Keepsakes for Christian Celebrations by Dorothy Hall book. This is just full of cute little graphics. Look at that boy. Look at them. I want to try some collage with. So I guess next step is to snap some pictures to use as our base. It's kind of like I want to make a paper doll out of myself. Like I want to use myself as the doll and then use this as the clothing on the paper doll. It'll make sense. Let's take some pictures. Sorry. We've had ourselves a little photo shoot. You want to see? All right, I've got all these cutie little cutout pictures of myself. Just an all black outfit, and the all black one is the one that we're gonna actually like paper collage over. So first things first, I'm gonna print these out. You can do some paper cutting and sticking. I think I want to do like a cute little fluffy dress on top of me. Wow. Here's the before, and here's where we landed for the after. Isn't that so cool? Look at all this great texture in here. Wow. Want me to take you through my process a little bit? Okay, thought you'd never ask. So here's the image scanned in. It's not even scanned, I just took a picture with my phone. Crazy. We've got all this good grain. And then I added this slight texture to the flowers. Can you see? This is the before, this is the after. Just pop the colors a little bit, just on the flowers and a little bit over here on the arm, just to get a little bit of that kind of surreal color adjusting going on. Like we got a black and white hand here. Added the hand back on top. So we got some nice layering happening and matched the colors a little bit better. And then I added this blue section just to kind of delineate a little bit better, like the actual body form. Add a little bit of movement, gave myself some horns because why not? Gave myself some blushy cheeks. I wanted this to look really kind of vintage and retro and almost have like a hand painted colorized effect. So got those red cheeks in there. That's it. Most of the work was done actually, you know, collaging on the body, but then these little post-production tidbits make all the difference. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. What do we think? I love them. Here's some things I learned about myself doing this collage. I had all of these sharp tools. I had scissors, X-Acto blades, and I started out using those, but then with all the little minute changes and kind of intuitive changes I wanted to make, I just started ripping the paper, and that felt a lot better. So I think I'm more of a ripper than a slicer. Some might call me a blunt instrument. Collages are one of my favorite ways to get really tactile with art. It's a good brain exercise, seeing how things fit together, and also it just relaxes the brain, gives you something really nice to focus on, to get some creative energy out. You may or may not see these up on the good old Instagram, and if you want to follow me over there, it's at kathleenillustrated. And also, thanks so much for your patience. I know I've been missing for the last couple weeks. I just needed a little break. You know how it goes. Let's see. What else do I have to update you on? Oh, books. I'm still chewing my way through the Text Kalan duology. The first book is A Memory Called Empire, and the second book is A Desolation Called Peace. That's what I'm working on right now. And oh boy, you were right in the comments. The second book is a whole new ball game. I'm loving it. I also have The Will of the Many ready to be delivered, which is exciting. And I Who Have Never Known Men. I'm scared to read this one. A lot of y'all recommended The Goblin Emperor after I liked Piranesi so much, so that's on my list. Let me know what you're reading, what you're watching, if you're also in the post-severance slump like I am. And thank you for being here for the vibes this week. Thanks for coming on our thrift adventure. Thanks for getting a little crafty and just spending time with me. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I'll see you soon. I love ya. And you're very stinky. Okay, bye.